Good afternoon, all our friends. So for this afternoon circle, I wanted to do a fun activity with you where we finish a pattern. So a pattern is something that you see when things or colors repeat themselves in a specific way. We see patterns in math and we see patterns in language too. It's basically figuring out what comes next, which we've had some practice doing. But before I get into the lesson and the game of completing the pattern, let's sing our good evening song. Good evening, good evening, good evening, all our friends. We love you, we miss you, please sit down, let's begin. Good evening, good evening, good evening, all our friends. We love you, we miss you, please sit down, let's begin. Okay, so I have 4 pattern strips here, and we need to figure out what comes next in the pattern. So the first picture is a bee, butterfly, and flower. Bee, butterfly, flower. Bee, I need to figure out what comes next. Bee, butterfly, flower, bee. Next is butterfly. Butterfly. Okay, bee, butterfly, flower, bee, butterfly, flower. The flower is next. Bee, butterfly, flower, bee, butterfly, flower, bee. Bee. Okay, let's see. Bee, butterfly, flower, bee, butterfly, flower, bee, butterfly is my last pattern piece. Okay, I've completed the pattern. Bee, butterfly, flower. Now I'm going to put this up and do another pattern with you guys. Okay, this is a pattern: rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit. So let's see what comes next. Rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit, bird, bird, rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit, bird, mouse. Rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit. Rabbit. Rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit, bird, mouse, rabbit, bird. Bird is the last one in the pattern. Okay, now the pattern is complete. We have rabbit, bird, mouse, and then it repeats. Great. Now let's take the next pattern card, and we have apple, orange, basket, apple, orange. So let's see what comes next. Apple, orange, basket, apple, orange, basket. Okay. Apple, orange, basket, apple, orange, basket, apple. Okay, let's see what comes after the apple in the pattern. Apple, orange, basket, apple, orange, basket, apple, orange. Orange completes my pattern. This was a pattern of 3, just like the other ones. Okay, last pattern. We have scissors, pencils, paint, scissors, pencils, and then we have 3 missing, so we need to figure out what comes next in the pattern. Let's see if you can help me. Scissors, pencils, paint, scissors, pencils, paint. Paint comes next. Great. Scissors, pencils, paint, scissors, pencils, paint, scissors. Scissors comes after paint. And the last one, what comes after scissors? Let's see. Scissors, pencils. Pencils. Now let's check to see if our pattern is the same. Scissors, pencils, paint, scissors, pencils, paint, scissors, pencils. We completed all 4 pattern cards, and we were able to identify what comes next in the pattern sequence. Okay, now I'm going to clean this up, and then there are 4 worksheets for you to practice patterns at home. So one of the worksheets has a pattern of colored dots, and some of the colored dots are blank or white, and you need to color them based on the pattern that you see. Another worksheet is going to be a pattern of shapes that you can color and draw the shape that comes next in the pattern. The third pattern worksheet is going to be hearts. Some have a flag and some are blank, so you have to decide which pattern comes next, either a blank heart or a flag heart. And the last one is patterns of animals. So it's a cut and paste pattern worksheet, so you can color the animals, color the worksheet, and then cut and paste the pattern that comes next. Okay, before I let you go, I wanted to read this quick story by Audrey Wood, and it's called I'm as Quick as a Cricket. It's in English and in Spanish, but I'll just read the English part. Excuse me. I'm as slow as a snail, and I'm as small as an ant. I'm as large as a whale. And I'm as sad as a basset. I'm as happy as a lark. I'm as nice as a bunny. I'm as mean as a shark. I'm as cold as a toad. I'm as hot as a fox. I'm as weak as a kitten, and I'm as strong as an ox. I'm as loud as a lion, and I'm as quiet as a clam. I'm as tough as a rhino, and I'm as gentle as a lamb. I'm as brave as a tiger, and I'm as shy as a shrimp. I'm as tame as a poodle. I'm as wild as a chimp. I'm as lazy as a lizard, and I'm as busy as a bee. Put it all together, and you've got me. Okay, so today is Friday, and we're going to have a Zoom meeting, and the sharing for the Zoom meeting is a picture of a place in California that was your favorite. So I'm going to bring my favorite place in California, and you should bring a picture, or you could tell us about your favorite place. And we're going to do a lesson where we're going to match the flags of the states that we learned to the state name. So if you don't remember your flags, I would suggest reviewing them from Wednesday's lesson. I showed you the flags and the states that we talked about. So there's about 3 flags per region. So 3 flags in the Midwestern states, 3 flags in the Eastern states, 3 flags in the Southern states, and there's 4 flags in the Western states because there's Arizona, Utah, Washington, and of course, California. So for the lesson in the Zoom circle, we're going to be matching the flags to their state. Okay? I can't wait to see you guys today. Bye, friends.